stacking every month. Put that work in, I deserve to stand. Bring the baddies to the front. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Yeah. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Look, I deserve some time away. I feel good cause I'm posted. Just won't put my feet in the sand. Ain't tryna be far from oceans. Don't want stress about nothing, just fruit and wine, I'm floating.
All right, you guys, let's get right into it. Should the Lions give J.C. Jackson a call? Now, definitely there's a couple corners out there that the Lions could pick up. Xavier Howard, they could either bring Jerry Jacobs back, or they could go after a guy like J.C. Jackson, who we know what brings to the table. But J.C. Jackson, 6'1", 198 pounds. One-time Pro Bowler, one-time Super Bowl winner. Also has over 26 career interceptions, and he is a 7-year vet. So J.C. Jackson got the experience. If the Lions desire to go out there and get another corner, him, Xavier Howard, any of these guys can be used. The biggest thing is how the Lions are going to utilize Ife Melifonwu when he comes back, because we know that Ife can play the corner position as well. Even though they moved him to safety, he still can play that corner position if they wanted or they desired to. But I guess the biggest question is if he comes back, whenever he comes back, and Emmanuel Mosley. Those would be the only reasons why the Lions probably would not go out and sign anybody. They figure like these guys would be cool. And then that the guy that they just picked up on the practice squad, Stanley Thomas Oliver, is a guy that they can just plug and play and put in there. But if they want somebody that can really help them and somebody that can straight ball, J.C. Jackson is definitely one of those dudes that you can pick up and put on and add to this roster that'll help you. Now, it'll only be like, 3 games left and then the playoffs. But you need help, man. The Lions need help. We don't know what's going to happen with the window for Enes Rexstraw, but we know that we need help at the corner position because we're going to be without Carlton Davis for the remainder of the season. So I would love to see the Lions add another corner to this group. You know, whether it's Xavier Howard, whether it's J.C. Jackson, you know, and even Jerry Jacobs would be a little bit better than Kendall Vildor. Kendall's been struggling a little bit. And when you get into those playoffs, man, you don't want to be struggling like that, especially if you got your mindset on going to a Super Bowl and trying to be able to play with Hutch again this season. Now, it's not a guarantee, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, you want to make sure that you are ready to go when it's postseason time, because when it's go time, it's go time. So, man, I want to know, man, as a fan of the Lions, do you think that Brad Holmes will add any more talent in the cornerback room to the roster? You know, give me your favorite picks who you think that the Lions could go after and can help this team. Do you think that Jerry Jacobs could help this team? Do you think an aging Patrick Peterson, even though we know Patrick still might have a little juice in the tank, could he help out? Could Xavier Howard help out? Or either J.C. Jackson, who is a 7-year vet. So, man, it's going to be interesting to see if the Lions will ultimately, at the end of the day, pick up another corner. But at the end of the day, they could just be waiting on Rexstraw and Melifonwu to come back and deal with it that way. Or they could just slot my man Stanley Thomas Oliver in and just allow him to play. But to me, man, you need dogs, man. When it's time to come into the playoffs, man, you need guys that can make plays. Guys that can get interceptions, guys that can knock the ball out. I mean, that's what you need ultimately at the end of the day. So hopefully the Lions will go out there and get somebody to add in the cornerback room, especially with the uncertainty of the guys that we have. We know that pretty much Emmanuel Mosley, ever since he's been a part of this team, he's been hurt. So you can't really depend on that, even though, you know, he may be on his way to coming back. Can't really depend on that, man. We need some guys that can go out there and flat out play, and that'll give us an edge when it comes to the postseason. because we're not going to just be trying to lay down in the first round or anything like that, second round or whenever we play. We're not going to be trying to do that. We're going to be trying to go out there and win the football game, because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's about going out there and trying to get to the Super Bowl, and you need the talent on your roster to be able to make this happen. So hopefully the Lions will go out and add another corner. Definitely, you need somebody on the front line, whether it's Calais Campbell or whoever. You need to add somebody into that defensive tackle room, because we don't know how Broderick Martin is going to show up. We don't know what type of Broderick Martin, but it's going to be his opportunity. Broderick Martin is going to get an opportunity to see if he can shine and see what he can do. But at the end of the day, man, if I had my choice, I would go with a veteran corner in the playoffs. That's just me, and that's just my opinion. But leave it in the comment section, guys. Your opinion on what we should do with the cornerback position now that Carlton Davis is going to be out for the remainder of the season. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Raw Detroit, baby.
Stacking every month, put that work in. I deserve to stand. Bring the baddies to the front. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Yeah. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Look, I deserve some time away. I feel good cause I'm posted. Just won't put my feet in the sand. Ain't tryna be far from oceans. Don't want stress about nothing, just fruit and wine, I'm floating. Little vacation, little mimosa, yeah. Solo trips ain't really doing nothing but chillin'. Catch my eye, I might get active for it's back to business. You know me, I cross my T's, but right now I'm recharging. Put my phone on D&D, my emails out of office. Stacking every month, put that work in. I deserve to stand. Bring the baddies to the front. It's the type of life that I want.